Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, double honor to the apostle and the elders, a great millstone, peace and salutation to you, brothers that's doing this work, in sincerity and truth, the hopeful elect, the brothers working doing this work every day, patiently for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah to return, waiting for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah to return, so we get out this place. Hey, peace and salutations to you, brothers, man. Hey, man, nothing surprised you when you learning this truth. After you start learning this truth, nothing surprises you. All right. Nothing really surprises, the mindset of men that believe in the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. All right. We can see these things because it's through the spirit, through spiritual eyes and understanding. All right. Because we're seeing a great awakening of Israelites coming in, but a lot of Israelites don't understand. All right. And there's a lot of the teachers that teach, all right, and in a mode that has no benefit, all right, which means their whole doctrine is basically based upon the world. Like, they still talk about, finding a wife, which the scriptures say, several women shall hold to one man. All right. So in that time, meaning that's when it's going to be some trouble. All right. And in the kingdom, we're going to have all the women we want. But our mission as men of the Lord is to preach His word, to preach His gospel, tell them about the gospel, the good news of what's going on and what's about to happen. All right. Not to preach the stagnancy of these guys who preach it, not to try to preach stagnancy. Okay. All right. The scriptures tell you, matter of fact, I go here. All right. And it'll still be a quick video. Let's go here to I think it's 1 and 7, Revelations 1 and 7. Verse 3. It says, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, all right, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. All right, so the time is close. Matter of fact, let's go up. He says, let's go up. Okay. Let's go up to 1 and 3. All right. It says, this is Revelations chapter 1, verse 3. It says, the revelation of Yahweh Shai, okay, which the Most High gave unto him to show unto his servants the things which must surely come to pass, and he sent and signified it by his angels and his servant unto his servant John, who bear record, okay, of the word of the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, and of his testimony of Yahweh Shai, and of all things that he saw. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words, okay, of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. So the things that are written, the times are at hand. So these things that are written, not the things that are added. All right, these things that these guys add that could put them in destruction. All right, which means the spirit of them are basically of Satan. All right, and that's what we get into these Israelites who stand out here. These guys who call themselves Israelites, who call them and claiming to be of the circumcision, man. All right, who give reverence to backward shit. Okay, and the scriptures tell you that these people are stupid insiders. I'm not come back to that. Stupid insiders, because they're trimming their ways to seek love. All right. Let's see. Was that Jeremiah 4:22? Let's see, Jeremiah 4:22. Yeah, my people is foolish. Okay, they have not known me. They are silent children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. And when you see a guy who changes the 12 tribe sign, all right, and then his congregation falls into that same um, uh, mist of deception. All right, there's nobody fighting. If they nobody these same people couldn't fight their way out of a brown paper bag, right? If it was put around them, man, because they're docile, right, in the minds, all right. So nothing surprises me when the doctrine get changed, all right, and men follow these guys who have, so-called big followings, right? But they don't want to keep the Lord's doctrine, all right? Keep it. They rather just tell you anything, all right, just to have their way into this world, all right, to hold on to the little bread they got, all right. The word tell you, all right, teach and hold on to what thou has, all right. Matter of fact, let's go here to Titus 1:9. It said, hold fast the faithful word, okay, as thou hast been taught, that he might be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and convince the gainsayers, all right? For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision. So the guys in IUIC, ICPK, and all these other camps, you're going to get 100% out of the men of the Great Millstone, GMS, man, all right? Whose mouth must be stopped, okay? Who subvert whole houses, all right? Teaching things they ought not for filthy lucre's sake. So it became just entertainment, and it became a business. All right, we must be about our Father's business, but the business that these guys are into is shady business. All right, teaching the people is not on their agenda. All right, so they're basically hirelings because they know these things is about to happen. All right, so don't be fooled when you see guys who say the MOT to the busy. It's not the MOT to the busy, okay? All right, they said it because it's to keep themselves relevant. All right, it's scary to hear that. So, or having things said, they're saying things that make no sense. All right, so Nate, I guess it's something new. New doctrine. It's nothing surprising about what they say or do. All right, it's just the fact that they're bringing it out. All right, they're not truthful people. All right, these all of them, man. All right, scriptures tell you the conscience is sealed with a hot iron. All right, okay, they have no real understanding. Right. Let's see. Let me jump down a little bit. It says, whose mouth must be stopped, who subvert whole houses. Okay, teaching things they are not for filthy lucre's sake. Okay, it says one of themselves, even the prophet of their my own, said the Cretans are always liars, evil beasts, slow bellies. This witness is true, wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in the faith. All right, and you see they're not sound in the faith, and you see the Heavenly Father breaking these groups up, not giving heed to Jewish fables and commandments of men. All right, and these commandments and Jewish fables are running amok amongst guys who say they are the circumcision, that turn from the truth unto the pure. All things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving, nothing is pure, because they don't believe. They think they're gonna die and come. They're gonna die and that's it, right? So why would I waste my time when I can live it up here? And that's what these Israelites are saying: is IUIC, the ICPK, the Wi-Fi, even a lot of these camps out here. All right, that's not sincere. But even their minds and conscience is defiled. They profess that they know the Most High, but in works they deny Him, being abominable and disobedient. All right, and unto every good work reprobate. So they're gonna be rejected. All right. So the scriptures tell you teach what was taught. They won't hold on to it because it's not It's not flashy enough. It's not getting the people. This I don't know what Nate is looking for and expecting, but he should be expecting a, MOTB to the door. Okay, all right. There's a day that's coming, man. His congregation, all right. And hey, something I heard years ago. One of our apostles, I believe he said, hey, Nate could be getting these, could be one of these guys that have a, that may, let me, that could just be one, could make it, and the people that ain't listening, because he could change his mind. You don't know what the Lord can do. I ain't saying that, but these guys could be, he could just be sending these people with followers, man. All right, because I hear the apostles say they had a dream, and they could be just one of them guys. But yet still, I'm not giving that a wholehearted okay of what we see. We see this man is destroying his he destroying he's being destroyed. All right, and it's showing. I'm sorry, I'm looking at something. Okay, let me see if we get. This nigga could be this guy. I don't know. If the Lord changes his mind, wow. I mean, change him. Wow, it's gonna be. We don't see it today, but yet still, right now, he's basically an enemy of the Lord, man. All right, let's see if I can get, because the guy's changing the 12 tribes chart. All right, and playing with the Lord. He's playing with the Lord, man. But he's okay. Let me give you 2 seconds. Okay. Let's go to Luke real quick. Luke, let me say 11 and 28. 11 and 28. I think 47 is a good one too. Luke 11:28. It says, let's say, and it come to pass, as he spake these things, a certain woman, the company lifted up her voice and said unto him, blessed is the womb, okay, that bare thee, and the paps which thou hast sucked. Yeah, sit your ass down. Right, that's the Queen of Heaven worship. But he said, yea, rather blessed are they that hear the words of the Lord, or the Yahweh Shai, and keep it. So blessed are the people that hear this word, man, and keep it. All right. So you guys that come to this thing, you fall out because of your feelings. All right. And it's known that a lot of guys will fall out this thing. And a lot of these people are wondering what's going to happen to them if they change the doctrine, or if they believe on Yahweh Shai's name. And because that's what it really is, man. They don't want to believe on Yahweh Shai's name, man. All right? At all. Well, let me go to John. Right? Because it's the Lord, man. He guides you. The Spirit guides you. Let's go here. This is John 11 and 47. Let's go here. I started 46. But some of them went their ways, and to the Pharisees, and told them what things Yahweh Shai had done. So you got, you got guys, the messy motherfuckers, all right? And then it's still out there today, all right? Then gathered the chief priests and the Pharisees, the council, and said, what do we, for this man does many miracles? So they heard about it. Some of them probably witnessed it. A lot of the Pharisees probably witnessed it. Right? If we let him alone, all men will believe on him, and the Romans shall come and take away both our place and nation. All right? So that is the issue. All right? They don't want you to believe on Yahushua. And that's crazy, man. All right? Because they want to be that guy. General Yohana talking about he's second in command of the Yahushua, Captain Zariah, who came from understanding the great millstone, went through with the great millstone doctrine, understanding that is the doctrine of Yahushua, rose up in the ranks fast under them, and he's saying that about General Yohana, okay? But they were worried about losing their spot, and that's why they're falling for everything and anything, okay? And you see it. Let's go to Jeremiah, and I'm gonna finish there. So that shows you they don't care about shit but their pockets, all right? Or how they sit, or what they do, all right? This is the last scripture. It says, Jeremiah 2:33, it says, why trimmest thou way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones their way, all right? So they would do anything to hold their spot, to be seek for love, to gain money for filthy lucre's sake, all right? But men of the Lord are going to continue in the name of Yahweh Shemel Shai to the return, no matter what, all right? So with that, hey, shalom, brothers. Peace, salutations.